What's up guys, it's Oyisa here and we're back for another video. So as the video title states, this is how I got my second vending machine. There are 5 things that we're going to be looking at, but they are based on the whole journey that I've taken to getting my second vending machine. But I want to break it down for you guys to make it easier to follow. So first things first, we're going to look at how long should it take to see if a vending machine location is profitable or not. Second, we're going to look at how to track your income to see if a location is profitable or not, and how to track all the expenses related to running a vending machine business. Thirdly, we're going to look at how do you research and find more information on how to start the vending machine business and how to improve the status of your business and the income of your business. Fourthly, we're going to look at the top 5 locations that you should place your vending machines to make them more profitable. Number 5, we're going to look at how to make an agreement with the location owner so that you can put or operate a vending machine on their site. And you can also do this without paying any rent. So following on from my previous video, we are 3 to 6 months into the vending machine business, and I have seen that the current location that the vending machine is in is not as profitable as I'd like it to be. So it should take you 3 to 6 months to see that. You should be tracking your income by creating a spreadsheet showing your income and expenses. The main income is your cash and card sales. The expenses that come are buying your vending machine stock, transport, and if you're like me and have a card reader in it, you will also pay an AX or card reader service fee. And with my current location not being as profitable as I'd like it to be, I decided to look for another location. And in looking for my location, I was doing more research. I was still following the guy that I bought the ebook from and finding out more about what locations should I actually find and look for on Google to actually locate my vending machine. So there are 5 locations that you should look for to place your vending machine. Top 5 locations are hospitals, hotels, universities, colleges, high schools, and offices or apartments. These locations can ensure that you make more profits, and a better way to actually dive deep on how profitable the location can be, the location must at least have 50 plus people that are constantly walking past your vending machine. That way there's a high potential of making a decent amount of income. With that being said, I had found a hospital which was nearby where I actually stayed. Since I was still working in East London at the time, I had gone to the location, driven to the hospital, and asked them if they'd like a vending machine installed into their location. And what I found and what they had told me is that they already have a vending machine on the site, but it's not operational and it hasn't been for a couple of years. So they said that the cafe owner in the hospital, because there's a cafe and then there's the vending machine, and the cafe owner or renter owned the vending machine. So they asked me to come during the day and speak to the manager of the cafe. I had a discussion with the manager, got their email, and got all the information about the vending machine. So this is the vending machine on the site, the hospital, and this is before I did anything with it. And as you can see, it's empty. It's got old labels there, and the manager of the cafe had told me that it hasn't been operational for a year and asked me if I'm able to assist to actually make it work. So with the experience that I had of operating my current vending machine, I looked at the machine and saw that it was a combination machine. It had a compressor, the fridge that makes the drinks cold. So I had to figure out, and working with the technician I know from Johannesburg, I asked him what would I need to do to ensure that this vending machine works well. So I had to buy a coin mechanism and a note reader for the vending machine, and also get some change for the coin mechanism. So luckily the vending machine had its own note reader and coin mechanism already in place, but these were outdated. So I had to get a new coin mechanism which had cost me 750 Rand, and a new note reader which also had cost 750 Rand. The reason it costed that much is because it was a swap that I had to do. I had taken the current ones that are in the vending machine and taken them to Joburg, shipped them to Joburg, and asked the technician to send me new ones to fit into the vending machine. So that's what we did, and that's why it cost 750 Rand each. I also bought change for the vending machine to put in the coin mechanism so that when people buy, they can still receive change. It was around 350 Rand of change to put into the coin mechanism, which gave us the total of 1,850 Rand to get the machine up and running again. And obviously I also had to clean the trays, clean the vending machine, service it, ensure that it's clean and doesn't have any gunk or any disgusting things that are in the machine. Other than that, I also had to buy stock for the vending machine, which was around 2,500 Rand in total. And like I said, I luckily have a supplier in East London that sells singles. So a lot of the things I had to buy singles. The supplier is called Big Daddy. They sell stock in East London, and hence why I was able to actually get stock for that cheap. But if I bought in bulk, I probably would have had to pay quite a bit more than that. So I fixed up the vending machine, and I had spoken to the manager of the cafe and asked him to make payment because I was providing the service of getting the machine up and running again. And hence why I said, the machine is done, I can give you the keys, I can put the change, and I basically invoiced them for the services that we provided. And in our discussions, he said, listen, the vending machine business side is not his key business, and he would like to focus on the cafe. Can I operate the vending machine for him? And he won't ask me for any charges or make me pay any rent for the vending machine being there. And yeah, so he gave me the keys and I ended up operating the vending machine. I had to install all those things that I mentioned before. I had to stock up the vending machine to ensure that it's stocked up. I turned it on and it was working. So now we've been operating that vending machine for nearly 2 years now. My father actually operates it there in East London because I'm not based in East London anymore. I'm based in Port Elizabeth. So we've been running it for nearly 2 years now, and it makes a decent amount of income. In net, I would say it's around 3,000, but I haven't actually monitored 100%. My dad's been the one who's been monitoring the most, but it should be averaging around 3,000 per month at the hospital because, like I said, the cafe is still operating, and since we have the vending machine there, they are in quite a bit of a competition. And also, we don't pay anything for that vending machine other than the stock that we keep putting into the vending machine. So that's another way to actually start your vending machine business. Search for these locations, these popular locations, and find vending machines that haven't been operational for a while, and find out who the owner is and speak to the owner. Find out what their agreement is with the company, or try and see if you can start or make your own agreement with the company or the business place and put a vending machine there or operate their vending machine. Or if it's one that has been absconded and no longer in use, you would have to find out how to fix that vending machine. Email me if you have some situation like that so I can assist and find out from my technician or my assistant, and we can help you to start that vending machine business of yours. But this is not a common way to start the business because you are operating someone else's vending machines. So everything that is related to the maintenance, the stock, and keeping it operational will be for your cost, depending on the agreement that you write. That's the agreement that I have with the manager of the cafe. And to this day, I think I have made the money back that I had put in to get the machine operational. So, and that's what the most important thing is. Whatever you put into the vending machine and whatever you invest in the vending machine business, you should get that money back always. And over 2 years should be your target to get the money back. This is either if you're buying the vending machine or operating someone else's vending machine. Always work towards making money back in 2 years. So back to how I actually found that vending machine. If you remember, I initially just wanted to relocate my vending machine that wasn't as profitable as I wanted it to be after 3 to 6 months, and I had found a vending machine by luck that was given to me to operate. So that's how I got my second vending machine, and literally 2 months later, I got on a new job in Port Elizabeth, and I decided to relocate with my vending machine and moved it to the current hotel that it's in, where it's making quite a bit of money and 10 times the money that I was making when I was in East London. And I have the second vending machine being operated by my dad in East London. as we are trying to scale this business. So that's how I got my second vending machine, and that's how I've managed to scale from one vending machine to 2 vending machines that I'm operating. The best way to track this income is to collect your cash every week and monitor how much you are putting in every week in terms of stock. Ideally, you want to be buying stock in bulk and then only rebuying when that bulk stock is completed. How I try to make my income is over 1 month, I make, let's say 5,000 Rand or 7,000 Rand. I want to be only spending 40% of my income on stock. The rest of the month should be my profit. The way I try to do that is by putting a 50% markup on my products, so that I am considering the fact that I am transporting the vending machine stock and I'm also actually operating the vending machine. It's also a convenience for the customers themselves, and that way you make your money back a lot quicker. Like I said, within 2 months, you should be able to cover all the stock that you have paid for in terms of the bulk stock, and then you would have to buy again the bulk stock. That's the methodology that I have. I'm still improving on that and want to make it better, but that's how you would track the income and ensure that the money that you're putting in and the money that you're getting out is making sense as you are putting it into your spreadsheet. So the reason why I started the vending machine business is because I don't hate my job. For one, I love my job, but I also feel that I need to be making extra income. I cannot rely solely on one income. Hence why I started something that wouldn't take 100% of my time during the week, but probably, let's say, 2 hours of my week I focus on my vending machines, and then I don't worry about them until the following week, where I work another 2 hours on them. I even work on the weekend for some of them, the hotel ones, the ones that do work over the weekend. So yeah, that's why I started the vending machine business. It's passive enough for me. So yeah guys, that's the video. Please like and subscribe and follow for more vending machine business info, and let me know in the comments what you think about the video, what you'd like to know, and when are you starting your vending machine business. Otherwise, until the next one, I'm out. What's up guys? So I thought I'd leave this video for the end. This is a video of my dad and I setting up this vending machine at the hospital, which is the one in question as part of this whole video. As you can see, we are putting in the trays now that we had cleaned after cleaning the whole vending machine, the compressor, the dust on the compressor, ensuring that it will keep the drinks cool, etc. And then we also had put in the coin mechanism and the note reader, which you'll see later in the video. But yeah, this is all done after work. I don't know if you noticed there, I've got a bandaged wrist because I had broken my wrist 3 to 4 months before this as I was playing rugby. And yeah, I just needed a bit of a hand, which my dad gave. And since he was or is the one that would be operating the vending machine, I just wanted to get him in the swing of things. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and leave a comment of what you think. And the reason I wanted to share it is because it has been sitting in my phone for the longest time, and I think it's the perfect time to share, and also to give you guys an idea of how much effort it takes to set up a vending machine if you get it secondhand and if it's old and you need to refurbish it.